just know if and when the abuse starts, if he hits you once, then he'll hit you again. If he tries to take control over you, that's a sign that the physical abuse will more than likely come afterwards. The emotional abuse, the verbal abuse, the spiritual abuse, all of that plays a part in what's to come next. I ask God to deliver me, and the way that I got out, it may not be the way that you get out. The way that I got out is God had to remove him from the face of the earth. The police killed him, shot him over 18 times. That's how I got out. And don't you know, in the midst of his death, I was still confused. I still loved him.
My name is Lisa Wheelis, and I'm against domestic violence.
My name is Yvonne Logan, and I am against domestic violence.
My name is Sierra Leone, and I'm against domestic violence.
My name is Jamie Walker, and I'm against domestic violence.
My name is Samantha Fall, and I am against domestic violence.
My name is Donna Valseda, and I'm against domestic violence.
Stop! Domestic violence. Stop!
Well,
Nothing much. How are you?
good. Nice flowers.
They're okay. No big deal.
So you say. Male or female?
I mean, it's just probably a customer. No big deal, babe. Yeah. I don't know. They didn't come with a card.
Really?
Wow, I really don't know what that is. No, babe, I didn't lie to you. I really didn't know it was there. No. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We agree on. You are sorry.
No. Don't hit me again. No.
Starts, if he hits you once, then he'll hit you again. If he tries to take control over you, that's a sign that the physical abuse will more than likely come after.
Becoming abusive, he would choke me until I would pass out, or he would choke me until the blood vessels in my eyes would pop. I stayed in a nursing home from him beating me. over and over again. And I stayed because, again, I was young. And I thought, oh, he's not going to do it again because he told me that. But all those lies, all it was lies. Then one day I finally woke up and I said, you know, I can't do this anymore. And I told him, it's over. I'm done. So I went in my room, and probably about 5 minutes later, he bust in the door. So I stood up on the bed, trying to get in position for what was coming. And before I saw it coming, he picked up a liquor bottle and hit me across the head. When he hit me across the head, I went in between the bed and the wall. And he kept stomping me, beating me, stomping me, beating me. He said, you're going to die today. I don't care about your family. I don't care about you. You're going to die today. And all I can think about is, I'm going to die. There is no way anybody's going to come and say.
My domestic violence situation started back when I married my ex-husband. We dated for about 3 years. There was no sign of abuse. There was no physical abuse. But warning signs were there from the start. I just didn't notice them because I thought that he loved me so much. He would try to control me. Once we were married, he told me that I didn't have to talk to my mom every day. I didn't have to visit my mother all the time. That I shouldn't wear name brand clothes such as Air Max or Jordan because that would make the young boys look at me. And me not knowing all the time that he was trying to control me. When we would go to the restaurant to eat, I would order one thing and then he would tell the waitress, no, she'll have this. And I thought he loved me so much, not knowing that those were warning signs.
Come on, let's take a selfie.
Always over there taking some selfies. Are you hungry, baby?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I want some food.
Oh, I got you. I'll be back.
Okay. It's a good picture. I like this.
Why you going through my phone?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters. Why you going through my phone?
Okay, why do you have females sending you pictures to your phone?
Man, it's none of your business.
Are you not in a relationship?
Man, it's none of your business.
It is my business.
What are you talking about?
Are you not in a relationship?
All right, check this.
If and when the abuse starts, if he hits you once, then he'll hit you again. If he tries to take control over you, that's a sign that the physical abuse will more than likely come afterwards. The emotional abuse, the verbal abuse, the spiritual abuse, all of that plays a part in what's to come next.
So the thing is, ladies, if he hits you, that ain't love. It's not love. What you need to do is get out and don't go back. Because the first time he hits you, it's going to get worse. And love yourself, love your kids before you end up dead.
I was never really personally abused by a spouse or anyone else, but I have seen so many of my relatives, including my mom, abused. As a little girl, I remember my dad beating my mom because she asked for grocery money. I also remember him shooting at her when I was about 5 years old. Thank God my mother survived that. Some of the other people in my life who were abused by someone who said they loved them was my cousin. And I can remember coming home from school one day and seeing her boyfriend beating her in the middle of the street with a vacuum cleaner as her neighbor, who was a Suffolk County Sheriff's Department deputy, watched as if he was scared to say anything. He didn't even call the cops. He didn't even call for backup. He just stood there. I literally had to attack this guy with a dumbbell to get him off of my cousin. This has to stop. People are dying every day because of someone who said they love these people and then they turn around and kill them.
Hi, this is Michelle, reporting from CBS out of Atlanta, Georgia. Tonight's topic is about domestic violence. It is a sad thing and tragic for women around the world to suffer from domestic violence. But it's not just women. Men, children, they are abused as well. So often it's not talked about, but just talked about with women. But we must realize that they all can be abused. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or girl, a man or a woman. No one, and I repeat, no one should experience domestic violence. But I encourage you to get help. I encourage you to get out of that bad situation or that bad experience. Get out of that bad marriage and give yourself some help. Help is just a phone call away. Tonight we're going to display the numbers. Please feel free to call our national hotline. The number is 1-800-621-4673. If you are in the Atlanta area, the number to call is 404-873-1766. If you don't have access to any of those numbers, there's always 911.
Statistics show that every 9 seconds in the United States, a woman is assaulted by domestic violence. The word domestic itself means a home, a safe haven, a place where a woman should be perfectly safe. But when violence enters, it changes that whole dynamic. Domestic violence is the reason that more women are injured, more than rape or any other health reason. If you feel like you are in imminent danger, please, I implore you to call 911. Please contact the Partnership Against Domestic Violence at 404-873-1766. This is Wendy Walker.
Women, when you are in a relationship and it becomes verbally or physically abusive, I know that love is hard, but I promise you, if you allow someone to hit you or verbally abuse you by calling you bitches, whores, or whatever they choose to call you, it will continue. It does not stop. No matter how much that person says they love you, it does not stop. If you allow it once, it will happen again. Please believe. And it doesn't matter what the reason is, why they say they do it. There is no reason to allow someone to verbally or physically abuse you. There is someone that will love you and appreciate the way that you are, with any flaws that you have. Get out if you are caught in a situation like this. Something that starts off innocent can end your life at the flash of a moment.
Here you go, Miss Lewis.
Thank you, Mark. Perfect. This is Sarah Lewis reporting to you live from Fulton County, Georgia, speaking on the issue of domestic violence. Recognizing the signs and symptoms of domestic violence can make the difference between life and death. Speak up. Hypervigilance, depression, fearfulness, and over-apologetic behaviors can all signal that violence is occurring in the home. Encourage anyone that you know who is the victim of domestic violence to call 911 from a safe location. Watch for the signs, speak up, save a life. This is Sarah, live from Fulton County, Georgia, wishing you wellness, strength, and wisdom.
ADV Crisis Line, are you safe? Hello?
My name is London. I have two daughters, and my husband, he's been beating on me for like 2 years, but it got really worse this time, and I need to get away while he's out of town on business. I need your help.
Yes, I can. So it's going to be you and your two daughters. So are you looking for shelter? Do you need?
I don't know the process. I've never done this before.
Okay. All right. And can you tell me what happened, the last incident that brought you to call us?
Well, I received some flowers, and I wasn't really honest about where they came from, but it was innocent. And he jumped on me, and he broke the vase in my face. He cut my face up. And I just never seen him that angry before, and I know it's going to be worse. Next time he's going to either hurt me or my baby.
We separated. We were married 14 years. 14 years. Now, are you interested in getting legally separated, or
Yes.
interested in divorce?
A divorce.
Okay. And that's something that when you meet with your date of birth
Is 4/12/98.
Okay, and their age, women with children in the room with children, and the single women in the room with the single women. But since it's just one bed in there, you may get a single woman in your room, or you may get a mother with a small infant, and we have to place a crib in there.
Okay.
Please, can I have your attention, please? We do have visitors in the building today. We will have visitors in the building today. Thank you.
Surgeries, and I just decided that when he left town, that's it. So this is new, this is different, and I need to know that it's okay, that I made the right decision.
You made it. Yes. So, hi, my name is Lorraine. Carla, I love that you told your story. I too was in an abusive relationship. I've been here in the shelter for about 3 weeks now, after being married for 30-something years in an abusive relationship. My husband also beat me. He beat me to the point that I lost 4 babies and found out I can't have no more. And the last thing that I ever wanted him to do was to beat me again. But I didn't cook dinner right. I put the wrong sauce on his meat, and I woke up in the hospital. So I understand what you might have been going through. So you did the right thing.
Hello everyone, my name is Lisa Tucker, and a few years back, in the early 90s, I was married. Marriage didn't last long, it probably lasted about 1.5 years, but through the marriage we started fighting. And one day I got a call, I was at work working, and they said he had a woman inside the house. I left work, came home, and saw him sitting inside. I proceeded to get mad. He asked me what was I doing coming home. I told him that I had got a phone call, and I wanted to know why the young lady was in the house. Well, she left, and then we started fighting. And the fight was so bad, I didn't even know that he had hit me in my face until I had got to work. And actually they said, you know, you have a black eye. And they said, who did this to you? And I said, my husband. So they called the police, went to his job out on base, and they got him. And they made him leave, and we ended that marriage. And what made me...
Hi ladies. My name is Brenda Smith, and my story started with the match of my nightmares. Met a gentleman I thought was going to be the one, as we say. And he literally turned my world upside down for the worse. I'm an executive for a major Fortune 500 company, and this man I met, he wined and dined me and had charisma and thought that this was the one. And then all of a sudden it just turned on a dime, and it started as mental abuse, and then it got physical. And then I started drinking, and I was drugging, and I ended up here. So I'm getting help and believing that I'm not going to just stay in this spot. I am going to come out and just rebound.
Awesome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Hi ladies, my name is Tanya. And I'm here because I've been in an abusive relationship for over 16 years. Been back and forth, off and on. He kind of started out similar to yours, wine and dine. He was very nice, very attentive, and you know, it started off as mental abuse. So you're getting fat, and oh, you need to lose weight, and oh, you didn't do this right, and you didn't do that right, and you know, why are you on social media? And then, you know, a guy commented on one of my pictures, and it began to turn physical. You know, and he beat me on a regular basis. You know, no matter what I did, if he had a bad day at work, I was just his punching bag. And for a long time, you know, I wore a lot of makeup to cover, you know, the bruises and the scars, and lied to my family and telling them, hey, you know, this, I fell, or I broke my head, or, you know, and, you know, my mom knew. But it wasn't until the last incident, and I got hit upside the head, and I was knocked out, and I woke up in the hospital. I had a dislocated jaw, dislocated shoulder. All the top of my hair was pulled out of my head, and I was just bruised all over, and I just decided that it wasn't the best place for me and my children to be in, and I left, and I'm here and getting help, and thankful that I have sisters like you to talk me through this process. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, hi ladies, I'm Tamika. I've been in an abusive relationship for about 5 years. I've been here at the shelter for about 6 weeks. Same thing, you know, thought he was Prince Charming. I got wined, I got dined and everything, and all of a sudden the me that he met was not the me for everybody else. So I had to stop wearing the makeup. I had to stop wearing the sexy clothes. I had to cover up, and because it was a jealousy thing, now I have to be brought to work. I can't drive to work. He had to bring me to work. He had to pick me up. I could not leave the house without his permission. I could not go anywhere without him. He had to be with me everywhere. So when I felt like that was just too much, if I would leave without him, when I come home, I would get beat. I would get beat. I would get thrown into a room. I had to stay in the room. I couldn't come out until he told me to come out. So it was just too much for me. So I tried to get away. Then the stalking came. He was following me to my mom's house, to my aunt's house, to my sister's, because we were dating. He knew my family. So I just decided to go back and see, because it was the I love you, I don't want to hurt you, don't leave me, I'm going to change. I'm going to change. Luckily, there were no kids involved. So I'm going to change. Don't leave me, don't leave me. I went back. The beating still came. I had a car that I couldn't drive. The black eye still came. But I couldn't wear the makeup to cover it up. He wouldn't allow that.
It was like he wanted people to see what he was doing to me and how he was tearing me down. So the last straw for me, we went out one night and he drove the car into a tree. He was hurt, I wasn't. I got out the car and I never looked back.
If he hits you once, he's going to hit you again. Get out while you can. Ladies, we are enough. We do not have to settle as anyone's trophy.
Don't wait too long. Please go and get help as soon as possible. Tell anybody.
You are somebody. Somebody out there does love you. Get out before it's too late. There's always help. God is able and trust Him. Give you a hug and welcome you and tell you that we love you. I love you. I love you. Celebrate each other. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Stop domestic violence.
to end. I know the pain that follows, so I entered your world.